Dating someone new is an exciting time for many people. When you meet someone you want to be in a relationship with, it can be difficult to figure out what you should do and say to make it a long-term relationship. You may also have been out of the dating business for a while. On the other hand, the person you've met seems different from others, so you want to do everything right. We could all use a few tips to get the most out of a new relationship. No matter what stage of a new relationship you're in, here's some advice you can use to find the right person for you. If you play your cards right, you might just get the person for good. Number 1. Be yourself. In a new relationship, many people fall into the trap of acting differently to impress their new love. This is not a good approach if you're looking for a long-term partner. This is one of the pieces of advice that you should definitely keep in mind when dating. It's understandable that you want to do things that will make you stand out from the crowd. However, acting inappropriately or doing wasteful things to impress is not the way to go. The good news is that you can do many things to achieve your goal without fooling your new partner. For example, instead of faking an interest that you know the person is passionate about, find common ground. Chances are, the two of you have something in common that is genuine. Once you find that common ground, you can focus on that and bond over that activity. Maybe you both love the outdoors. If you find that out, you can plan a romantic date in a secluded spot in the woods after a long hike. If you rely on sincerity to win your partner's affection, you can't fail. Number 2. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions in a new relationship. The goal of a relationship, especially in the beginning, is to get to know each other. This is one of the simplest pieces of advice you can implement in your life and relationships. The rules for what you can talk about on a date are much looser today than they used to be. Where it used to be taboo to talk about controversial or political topics, it is now acceptable. Some people even claim it's mandatory. The more you learn about a person, the better you can determine if you're a good fit for each other. Asking the tough questions from the beginning will save you both time and heartache. On the other hand, asking questions can lead you to see a deeper connection between you. There's always a chance that the next date you go on will be your perfect match. If there's a spark between the two of you and you have similar interests and ideals, you're a good match. The only way to find out about these qualities is to talk about them. The best way to have an open conversation is to ask questions. And number 3, take it slow. A new relationship brings with it a plethora of feelings. You may be excited, anxious, and maybe a little nervous. The beginning stages of a relationship are exciting and thrilling for most people. One of the most important pieces of dating advice is to take it slow. When you meet someone new, you should resist the urge to rush the relationship. It's easy to get along with most people at first. Before the dust settles and his or her true personality emerges, you could be with someone radically different from the person you'll be with in a few months. For this reason, it's important to take things as slowly as possible to make sure the foundation you're building is solid. If you still want to know how you can overcome your shyness, then watch the video that we link to you here. There we give you the 9 best tips. If you liked the video, then I would be really happy about a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new video.